Our next guest is a very funny man with a comedy album called Choosy Lover on his website, DinoArchie.com. Please welcome Dino Archie.
Yes, excited to be here on Jimmy Kimmel Live. This is very exciting. I am a little hungover. I just had a birthday 2 months ago. And after 30, hangover turns into pneumonia. But at this age, life still reminds me I'm not quite an adult. I tried to log into my iTunes account, forgot the password, so they started asking me all these personal questions like, what's your mother's maiden name? And why is your dad not proud of you? Then they gave me an option. They said, would you like to retrieve a security question you wrote yourself 4 years ago? Like, of course, I'll know this. No lie, the question I wrote myself was, my what it do? You know what I mean? Like that means 4 years ago me was like, you'll always know what it do, homeboy. You'll never not know what it do. I have no idea what it do. I don't know what it did. I don't know why iTunes let me do that. Why weren't they like, are you sure? It's like a time capsule for ignorance. I am in a relationship and Netflix is keeping us together. Yeah, because when you're in a bad relationship, you bond over a series, you know? You're like, Pablo, move that dope. Let's get it. But the only way to break that bond is if you watch the next episode without her. It's like cheating, you know? Like, I was in Dubai, and my girl called me 3 a.m. her time, and she's pissed. I was like, what's wrong, babe? She goes, I had this nightmare that you were watching the finale of Game of Thrones without me. Right? I'm like, I'd never do that. But I have a really old laptop, though, and the sound kept playing. Right? She's like, who's that in the background? Is that Khaleesi? I just had to lie. I was like, nah, that's just some chick I met at the club tonight. She's like, okay, I'm going back to sleep. She didn't give a But you gotta have a show ready, because once your series ends, your relationship ends, unless you have something ready. So the show that we found was The Bachelorette. Right? I don't know, yeah. First, I wasn't on board. I was like, why am I watching this? What is this? 10 minutes later, I'm like, oh my God. Is she gonna sleep with Nick? Is she gonna tell Sean? She can't tell Sean. He's too insecure. Like, I fell in love with these characters. The host is the best, has the best job on TV. 20 years, Chris Harrison pops up every episode twice to get his money, you know, like, right? He knocks on her door, she lives in a mansion, she's opened the door, she's like, hey, Chris. He's like, hey, Caitlin, how you feeling? I'm so confused. He's like, you'll figure it out. Then he leaves. He comes back during the rose ceremony, and he's late. He comes back when there's one rose left. He doesn't know what's going on. He just... Caitlin, you have one rose left. And the biggest thing, though, is the breakup. The breakup is crazy. It's like when she's breaking up with dudes, it's like a scary movie, you know? Like, I get into it, so I'm watching it, and I'm screaming at the TV. This dude's walking to her house. I'm like, no! Turn around, man! Man, don't go in the house. She's gonna dump you. But he doesn't know that, because he hasn't seen the previews. Hey, guys, that's my time. Thank you so much, man.
Do you love clicking buttons and subscribing to things? Then click the button to subscribe to my channel, and you'll finally be happy.